Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. You are getting minimal makeup Melanie today. I have quite a bit going on this week again in terms of work. I'm actually really behind on YouTube stuff. I have like nothing pre-recorded. So I'm kind of dragging a little bit on staying on top of my game here, but that's okay. I recently placed an order with Ulta. I actually placed a couple of orders. I had a 20% off coupon, and there was also some hair stuff that I needed, and there was like a buy two get one free type of special. Anyway, moral of the story is whenever I get ready to upload a haul video, I always kind of think back to hauls from like a year or two ago, like where are those products? Am I still actively using them? So I have this series on my channel that I call my ReHaul series. So I basically go back to a haul video that I did. In this example, it was November 14th, 2016. So this was a little while ago. But what I do is I go through everything that I purchased, and I just kind of talk about whether I finished the product, whether I returned it, whether I ended up giving it away, what happened to this stuff. So since I'm going to be having a haul video up towards the end of this month, I figured this would be a good time to do a rehaul. So when things come in, sometimes things go out. So anyway, let's go ahead and walk through this November 14th, 2016 video. I will link the original video down below. I had some cute hair in this video, I will say. I'm thinking about cutting it to this length again that I have in the video here. I'll link it. If you guys go to watch that video, let me know what you think of my hair length in that video. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, either I let it grow for real this time or I cut it. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, so first thing is first. And I will link everything down below. I do have some things to show you, but I will try to link as much as I can. So the CoverFX custom cover drops. So I used to use these pretty religiously. I would mix in just the tiniest little, like not even one pump from the little like squeezer, because it had one of those pipette type. The way that they packaged this stuff was awful. It should have been in a pump. But anyway, I would put like one drop of that in with my Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense to add a little bit more coverage to this and to also adjust the tone of this. And I went through, I think 2 or 3 of the custom cover drops before I was finally like, the color of this isn't really that off. And besides, I can adjust it with my different powders and stuff. So I just kind of stopped using it. And I actually just decluttered the one that was probably from this haul because it got really thick. So when you don't use those custom cover drops, like, because there's quite a bit of air that gets in there, it does tend to thicken the product quite a bit, so it makes it much harder to get out with the pipette. So I don't think I would purchase those drops again in the future unless they changed the packaging to like an airless pump or something. I just think that's a much better way to get a product like that out, but it did help to increase the coverage of whatever I was using on my face, so that was good. I also purchased the Elizabeth & James Nirvana White and Black, and I believe it was the roller balls. I love this combination together. Everybody on YouTube was doing this for the longest time where they were mixing the white and the black, and I do the same thing. And that's what I did with these roller balls, is I was just basically like putting them both on, and oh my god, this smell, you guys. I love it. I love these two together. As separately, they're really beautiful, but together, I feel like they're meant to go together. I think that Old Mary Kate and Ashley definitely knew what they were doing when they were creating these two, because it's almost like, for me, I rarely ever just put on the black or just the white. I'm always putting them on together. And then I have since then also purchased the like perfume sprays. There was a pretty good deal through either Haute or Nordstrom Rack for the full size of the perfume, and then it came with more roller balls and the body oil and stuff. So I love this stuff. I will be later on this week finally filming a perfume collection video. A lot of you have asked me for that, and that's kind of an easy video for me to do. So I think that's gonna be up either Wednesday or Thursday, so you'll see how many of these I have in that video. But yeah, totally happy with this purchase and would repurchase it in a heartbeat. Okay, I have a couple of lip products from Marc Jacobs. The first is the Marc Jacobs La Marque lipstick in Sonic Truth and the La Marque lipstick in Slow Burn. These are both gorgeous, you guys. Sonic Truth is the nude shade. These are a lovely, lovely lipstick. They are thick like the NARS Audacious lipsticks, but I feel like these wear even better than those. And this is Slow Burn here. Whew, you guys, if you are looking for a classic Melanie mauve, this is it. Isn't that beautiful? This is the prettiest shade ever. But yeah, these are nice and thick. They stay put. They're just really a great lipstick. If I ever do, hopefully when I run out, hopefully I'll finish them before they go bad, but I would repurchase both of these shades in a heartbeat. I love the formula. I love the shades. It's just a very creamy, beautiful lipstick, and it wears quite a while because it does have that kind of thickness to it. It stays put. Okay, more Marc Jacobs things. The Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine lip glosses in Pretty Thing and Sugar Sugar. So I actually finished Pretty Thing, which is kind of cool. That was a beautiful Melanie mauve type shade. I need to repurchase it. I still have Sugar Sugar here. At the time, I believe this was right around the time that Jaclyn Hill made this color really famous. It was really hard to get. But I have used this quite a bit. I imagine this is one of the things that I would like to use up this year. I'm gonna be pulling out a few things that I will show you guys in January. Mostly lip and face type products that I know I will be able to use up throughout the course of the year. So I'm gonna do like a 2019 panning challenge for myself. Nothing like too crazy, but just some realistic things that I wanna finish, and this will definitely go in there, but this is lovely, love it. And then the Pretty Thing is, you guys already saw that in an empties. It's amazing. I also finished this, the Alterna Caviar Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist. This was a great volumizing mist. I think I will repurchase it probably at some point. I wish that they would put it in a bigger bottle because I feel like it would be a little bit more economical to purchase that way. It's kind of expensive for the small amount that you get, and with Alterna, like, everything's kind of expensive, but I really felt like for the amount that this mist cost, they should give you at least another couple of ounces. But that being said, it did do a really beautiful job of making my hair feel a lot more thick, a lot more lush. I miss that product. I'll probably repurchase it at some point this year. I do tend to collect quite a few points at Ulta, and it's totally one of those things that I would put into like a free haul, so where I'm using my points. So I'll probably get it again, but it is really good. If you're looking for a nice like volumizing mist, try that. Okay, then this is the thing that is probably not available, and I think most of the Sol de Janeiro like holiday stuff is totally sold out at Sephora, but there was the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Body Boom set. I loved it. I think it came with the shower gel. I think it came with the Boom Boom cream. I love all the Sol de Janeiro products. I am super excited for the new Coco Cabana, I think it's called, for the new Coco Cabana body moisturizer to be released at Sephora. I know that it's already available through the Sol de Janeiro website, but I kind of want the points. I have enough body butter to last me through the next couple weeks anyway, but I'm gonna be placing my order through Sephora when it becomes available online on the 25th of December. So, and it's supposed to be in stores on the 26th. So hands down, totally gonna try that. I'm sure it smells like $1,000,000. I love anything that Sol de Janeiro puts out. I don't think that I've ever used one, well, with the exception of their scrub. I didn't love the scrub. I thought it was okay, but they excel at body washes, body creams, the fragrances that they use. So that pistachio caramel type fragrance that is in most of their products. Their hand cream is lovely. Their lip butter is amazing. The Kapuasu lip butter, just hands down, love that line. So next we had the Buxom lip gloss in Celeste, and I still have it. This is actually part of my current Shop My Stash, so in my everyday makeup drawer. I'm just about halfway through this, so this was another thing that I was planning on hopefully using up this year. I think it'll be pretty easy to do that. I do need to add a couple more lip glosses into my purse. I'm always like using glosses and lipsticks on the go, and I've finished a few things out of my purse that I think I actually tossed before putting them in my empties. But yeah, so this is one that I could totally put in my purse and it'd be great for on the go. Love that. If you don't have Celeste, you should get Celeste. This was life-changing for me. Everyone is always asking me, what do you use to put on your powder foundation? It is this. This is one of the nicest brush investments that I ever made. This is the Bye Bye Pores powder brush, the number 701. It's still available. I'll link this down below. If you are a powder foundation girl, you need this brush. It is luxurious, it is thick, but it's not too thick. It just buffs, oh God, it's just like rubbing a bunny on your face. It's the softest brush, but it's also not too soft to where you have trouble buffing things in, if that makes sense. It's like the density and the softness are at a perfect like meeting point. And this is the brush to get if you want to invest and you really want something that you're gonna have forever. Now this does claim to have some like skin care type properties infused into the hair. I don't think so. It's just a great brush though. The construction is fantastic. It's heavy, but not too heavy. It's magical. If you use powder foundation, this is always what I'm gonna recommend. I know it's not cheap. It's like, I think it's 58 bucks or something ridiculous, but it was totally worth it, totally worth it. Okay, the Marc Jacobs Air Blush Soft Glow Duo in Flesh and Fantasy. Oh, you guys, this is also one of my favorite, I've used this so much. It doesn't look like it, but I have used the heck out of this over the last couple years. I love this blush. It is the perfect amount of like glow and color to the cheeks. This highlighter that they have in here striped in it's a true satin finish. It's the prettiest highlight shade and it looks super natural. It doesn't accentuate my pores. This is just one of the best blushes around. I wish the color selection was a little bit more expansive. I would actually totally purchase more of these if I could find some more like neutral type shades. The rest in the collection tend to be a little bit brighter, a little bit more bold. And you guys know that I keep my makeup pretty neutral. So this one is perfect for me. But if he came out with like an expanded selection of these, hands down, I would buy them. And then the very last thing was, the NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow in Rigel. So this is it here. I actually have Dion and Himalaya in my everyday makeup drawer right now. So the other two are in here. So this is Rigel. It's just a beautiful peach. I don't even know if this is still available. It's like a peachy champagne. That's what it is. Oh yeah, it is like, oh my God, it's stunning. So I purchased these before NARS went from being cruelty-free to them now not being cruelty-free. So if you didn't know, NARS did expand to selling into China. So unfortunately that means that NARS may not do the testing themselves, but a third party is probably doing it for them. So I don't know if they're still claiming to be cruelty-free, But unfortunately, because they went into the Chinese market, once I run out of this, or once I decide that it kind of ages out of my collection, I won't be able to repurchase it unless they pull their heads out of their butts and stop selling in China. Yeah, but I love this. It's a beautiful eyeshadow. I love wearing this one on my lids during the summertime. It's so pretty. I know a lot of you have started purchasing more and more cruelty-free. Some of you are not exclusively cruelty-free, or you try to be for the most part. If you're not, this is a really pretty eyeshadow if it is still available. I think these dual intensity eyeshadows are the best that I've tried from NARS. I did try a couple of their eyeshadows from some of their palettes in the past and didn't really love those. And their like other singles, I didn't love the texture of those either, but this, like, I think this is called the Baked Gelée formula. This is gorgeous. They do this really well. So anyway, that is everything that was in that haul. So I feel like that was a great haul where nothing got returned. A couple of things were finished already. I'm in the process of finishing a couple of other things. I found a lifelong brush within that haul. Just lots of good stuff. So everything that I can link, I will go ahead and link down below for you guys. Do you ever do this where you kind of go through and, like, if you find a receipt or something from Sephora from a couple years ago, do you ever run through it and look at it and think, where is that stuff? Am I still using this crap? I think even if I didn't use YouTube, I used to always be one of those people that would keep random receipts, and then I would find them years later and be like, oh my God. I hadn't thought about this particular item in like 2 years. Do I even still have this? Where is it? What happened to it? So anyway, thanks so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm gonna go get back to work. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.